Hello and welcome to H7G Training. My name is Clayton Hicks and I'm the CEO and the founder of H7 Global Network, and I look forward to working with you. Good morning, this is Clayton coming back to you this morning. Again, I am the CEO and founder of H7 Global. This morning I'm going to take you through essentially our RAIN system, but just the part about just ask. So we're going to kind of go through this step by step, and hopefully you can take some of this knowledge and put it into practice right now when you're in appointments with prospective referral partners, or in a networking situation, or with your prospects. And so we're going to kind of work right here on the screen and kind of roll through this. So the first part is that we're going to discuss is a networking appointment. So this would be somebody you're having coffee with, maybe for the first time, maybe even the second time. But the point is that when you're doing the appointment, it's not necessarily a prospect. Okay. So we've already discussed, you probably have already trained on the RAIN appointment itself, but this is a deep dive into the just ask portion of the RAIN appointment. So let's get started. So, after the 20 minutes of serving the person across from you, you're going to now deploy just ask. And when you deploy the just ask part, you're going to revert back to the request that we've already developed together. So if you're B2B and your request is restaurants or franchise owners, say that. Please do not revert back to bad habits of saying small to medium-sized business with 10 employees or whatever you used to say. Okay, so we're going to revert back to the training that we already went through, and you're going to say a request. Okay, so let's move on. So option one is they say, so you're going to say, I'm looking for franchise owners of restaurants, multiple locations. Do you know any? So option one is they say yes. If they say yes, fantastic. You have broken through really poor habits of sitting in one-to-ones and getting nothing out of them. Because remember, the goal is every time you're in an appointment, every time you're in a networking environment, you get something out of it. You put something into it, obviously, by helping others, but you get something out of it. And that's really the goal here, is to get something out of it as well, using the habit win-win. Okay? So they say yes. The very next thing you do is, would you mind introducing me by email to them? Okay. Chances are they're going to say yes, right? So let's move on. So remember, you're sitting with somebody and if they say yes to a request that you have, chances are they might make a great teammate. Somebody great that you could add to your leadership team, okay, your leadership group, or your H7X team, whatever. Point is, somebody you want to work with more closely. So if they say yes, you go right down here to where it says next ask the following questions to pick the right player for your team. So this is the habit of draft. You've mentally, the person across you mentally, you've judged like, whoa, maybe I should try to work with this person more. I got a request. They're going to refer me in the first meeting. Oh my gosh, I gotta make this happen. So ask the following questions. Now you can pick how you ask them. You can ask them in your own way, but here's the gist of the questions. Do you have a big network? Do you like to refer people? How often do you like to refer people? Do you already have a relationship with somebody in my line of work? You're going to get the answers you're looking for. Okay? Next, if they have answered those questions well, we're going to introduce the habit of invite. We're going to invite them to be on our team. Why not? You got a referral from the first meeting. We're going to invite them to be on our team. We're going to say, I'd like to formally invite you onto my team. Okay? Do you accept my invitation? Again, using the habit invite. nailing it right down to the core, like getting a yes or no. Go for the no. When they say yes and all this stuff, then you're going to share with them, like it says, when and where the next meeting is. They're going to tell you what they're thinking. They're going to do all that. So let's get to the nitty gritty, right? That's what we're trying to do, right? And they say yes. You're going to share the next steps of, kind of what to expect. All right. So let's go back to your request and they said no. Okay. Let's say they say no. That's cool. Hey, maybe they just don't know any. That's cool. Don't prejudge. But remember, the goal is for every time to get something out of your one-to-ones or your appointment, every time. So if they said no to your request, you're going to go right to your list of COIs that we already have previously gone through. Okay? Your COIs is that list, centers of influences. Okay? So at that point, because they said no to your request, boom, insert COI. Pick one, pick 5. I don't care. Pick one until they have one. Just bring the list with you. And if they have the COIs, perfect, right? Right? It's great. Okay? So if they are a COI of you already, let's say like they are your COI. So if you sell internet and they're a payroll company, they're a prospective COI for you anyway, and they have a COI for you, boom. Ask the following questions. Do you have a big network? Do you like to make referrals? Same habit of drafting the right people around you. When that works out in your head, like, bam, I really want to work with this person. The next thing is I'd like to formally invite you to be on my team because, again, they were able to help you and it works out. Invite. Draft the right people. Right? Just ask. It will change everything about your networking experiences. Okay? And then you follow the same process as if they had a request for you. If they are not one of your prospective COIs, you don't have to ask the rest. Remember that. If you sell internet and you're sitting with a realtor or a real estate agent and they're not a natural COI for you because they don't target, you don't have to ask the rest of the questions. You just accept the referral, accept the introduction, and you just continue the relationship. Because you never know, down the road, there might be some opportunities where you can refer them, and there might be some opportunities where they refer you. So you just want to continue the relationship. But bam, if they are a COI of you, engage it. Use the habit invite. Use the habit draft. Use the habit focus. Okay? Which makes the king of all habits, win-win, which should be your mindset, top of mind constantly. Okay? This is all I got for today. This is all I got for this training. I hope that this helps you. This document is also in your folder. And this is a great way to refresh just watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy farming your own networking group. And in the meantime, remember, focus on getting and receiving referrals so that building your group is much easier for you. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye.